And I've been up all night sweating in my dreams. Come and rescue me.
What is going on, guys? It is the NOLA Hub back with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about Deshaun Watson, his likelihoods of coming to the Saints, all the jazz, all the rumor. But before we start, I'm just going to say this really quickly. One, subscribe and like the video. And two, recently I bought a Hall of Famer mystery box and I pulled a signed Earl Campbell photo. If any of you are interested in purchasing it, as I'm trying to sell it to make a profit, feel free to hit me up. Nonetheless, Deshaun Watson, top 5 quarterback, easy, money, done. I think he's a top 5 quarterback. I think it goes Mahomes, Rodgers, Wilson, Watson, Dak. Deshaun brings everything. I'm sorry, you guys know Breeze doesn't have that deep ball anymore. Deshaun has a cannon. Sean Payton's going to be working with a very mobile quarterback for the first time, and we're seeing Deshaun Watson put up legendary numbers with one of the worst offensive lines in the league. One of the worst. And then he's going to be transitioning to one of the best. He's going to be transitioning for David Johnson to Alvin Kamara. Now, he's already had a pretty good receiving core. I actually would say, balanced-wise, the receiving core is better. And this year, they didn't have an elite receiver. Anyway, he can elevate this offense, and it would be pretty hard to freaking stop. Deshaun is, in my opinion, he is once-in-generational talent, but I don't see him as that once-in-generational talent as Mahomes. I do think Deshaun Watson will go and be a Hall of Famer at the end of his career. I really do. Deshaun Watson is a solid quarterback, and he's tired. He wants to win. And we've won our division for the past 4 or 5 years. And we have a winning culture. We have a winning coach. We have a winning GM. We have a winning everything. Okay? And that's what he wants. That's what he wants. If you saw Tyron's tweet, he said, if I'm the Saints and 2 other teams, I don't really care about those other teams. I'm hopping right on the Deshaun Watson bandwagon. They were teammates at one point, I think. But there are rumors that Deshaun Watson will request a trade out of Houston. And one of the landing spots people are speculating is the Saints. And I actually think it makes sense when you put some trade packages together. I really do. A lot of names I've been seeing thrown around because we're broke and have no cap space is throwing in Andres Pete. See, I would love this, but I don't think it's going to happen. For some reason, this team values Andres Pete way above his value. And I don't see him trading him right after they signed him. Another name I've seen is Marcus Davenport. This one makes 100% sense. We don't need Davenport. He's literally just sitting on the bench. He has potential. He was a first-round pick for a reason. Someone else can flourish his talent. We don't want the building project. We have Trey Hendrickson. We have David Onyemata. Honestly, Malcolm Brown and Malcolm Roach can rotate in and out of that. And we have Cam Jordan, of course. So Marcus Davenport can go. That's easy. Picks. We're definitely going to have to give up picks. I don't know our current draft capital a great ton, but the thing is, I know we traded some picks last year. We're going to have to give up picks, and I think at bare minimum we'll have to give up our first. I would say I'm fine with giving up our first round pick because if Marcus walks, put Chauncey in and Malcolm Jenkins in. Both can play safety. Just some mega extension. I mean, we're broke. We're $96 million over the cap space. And I don't care what you guys say, Cap Jesus. He is the one that put us here, and we need to find a way out of it because this is unbelievable. Pete, letting Marcus walk, giving up Davenport. I mean, he's not making too much, but he's still in a first-round pick salary. And they need O-line. They need O-line desperately, and that's one thing we have. We have great O-line depth. Honestly, some of our depth could be starters on their team. Like, I think Nick Easton could probably play a decent amount on that team. Do I think Deshaun is going to be a New Orleans Saint? No. I think the Houston Texans will do everything in their power to keep him happy. I think they will include him in the head coaching search. They'll ask for his plans because they know they need him. They desperately need him. Because if he walks, then JJ walks, and then they're just fucked. They don't have a franchise. And I think Deshaun still wants to be in Houston. He signed a mega extension for a reason. He loves the city. He likes it. They took a chance on him. He's not going to forget that. So I don't see it happening. But is it possible? Yes, it's very possible. Now, there's a lot of other teams in contention. I mean, he's a top 5 quarterback. Bears, Steelers, I think the Panthers are also in contention. You know, maybe do a QB swap. The Falcons swap Matt Ryan for Deshaun. There's a lot of other teams that are going to be interested. So we have to make ourselves stand out if we want to acquire Deshaun Watson. I think there's a chance, but I don't think it's a good one. Ultimately, I think he will stay in Houston. I think they will get the pieces around him. I don't know their cap situation to the full extent, but if they have any sort of cap, they will get him something to make him happy because they know they need him. And I don't think he's like ready to get out of Houston. That's basically all there is really to talk about. I think such Deshaun Watson would be phenomenal for this offense, and I hope we can bring him in, but I just don't see it happening. But nonetheless, that's it. That's all I have to say. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. I'll see you guys.
Up all night, sweating in my dreams. Come and rescue me.